Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle book review of Literary Life, Posy Simmonds. This one came out in 2016. There was an earlier edition. Apparently there's been some extra added pages to this. So this has now got 112 pages, obviously from Jonathan Kay. Now it's in duotone, it's in most of it. There's some colour pages, but most of it you see like here, it's in like blues and whites. That's just the artwork is beautiful. I love Posy Simmonds' artwork. There's some sort of full page ones. You've got a few like that full page. And so just a lovely, because you can actually just pour. And there's lots of descriptions, and actually you don't even have to actually have the words. You've got obviously just have a little bit of text, but you don't need it because you can just look at the way that people look at people, the whole emotions that are coming through the whole thing. Every character is interesting, so you can look at this and just pour over it and just absolutely brilliant. And also you've got here another one with obviously goat cheese canapes. But also I love this fact that you've got this recurring character. There's a couple of recurring characters. This one being Rick Raker, special agent. And he's a sort of literary sort of detective. He goes out and sort of investigates various things in terms of, I want him dead, those sort of things. Rustic Block, you've obviously got all these people that have gone out into the countryside and they're just sitting out and just typing away. And you've got the cat just sitting there nodding off kind of thing. Just lovely. Or Paradise. Certainties of Life. Also you've got lots of constant, like this Denton's character, he turns up quite a lot. And they all talk about all the bitching and moaning all the way through. There's also sort of bookshops as well. It's lovely ones with bookshops. And many a bookshop that I sort of half remember going to myself. Sort of ones that you see in Hay and Wye. I've been in Hay and Wye. I love Hay and Wye. And it's, I'd love to go back there again. It's a bit far away, obviously all the way over into Wales, that area. And it's a distance enough. So without a car, it's tricky to get to. However, Rick Raker, again, you've got this one as well, Dr. Derek. I love Dr. Derek. Brilliant. Explains all the sort of things about various writers come in and they've got sort of problems, often like cliches, or they've got writer's block or something. And he will, obviously the nurse will sort of discuss things and he'll go backwards and forwards discussing all the various things. And people go, oh, I've got problems. And it's always about literary issues. It's just brilliant. Social service, and I love this one. I can't say it, but honestly, it's the bookshop again. The bookshop ones are brilliant, where you've got all the various people moaning about a new bookshop has opened up along the road that's 20 times better than theirs. But of course, it doesn't offer the service and all the various things. And of course, they sell probably one book per day kind of thing. It must be awful, that sort of thing, that situation. Absolutely terrible. However, so you've got, and I must admit, I'm the worst for that as well. Sometimes I go into shops and I do the same, look at it and think, oh, you know what, that's a bit expensive. And then I go and buy it, normally in a charity shop or something. And I think, that's not helping those other bookshops. However, I love it. In My Day, there's just so many brilliant sections. Keats, you've got here, Pride and Prejudice, even Jane Austen turns up in this. So you just got, the artwork is beautiful, the stories are fun, and I just chuckled all the way through. Now, I wasn't saying I was rolling around the floor laughter, but there's loads of great bits all the way through this. And this is definitely a book I will certainly pick up again and reread many times. I love Posy Simmonds' work. I've had a number of books of hers over the years, and I all think just excellent. This one probably actually is my favourite of all of her books. So I love this. If you're into sort of literary books, bookshops, authors, the lives of authors, all those sort of things, all the various festivals and stuff, all the various things that writers have, which obviously I'm not a writer. I have no interest in becoming a writer. So it's, though occasionally I think, so I could do that. Nope, I don't think so. However, when you read these, you think, maybe not. I'm not really that interested. I prefer drawing and painting and that sort of thing. But I guess you could probably do a similar book on the life of painters and artists as well, as they mumble and grumble and whatever about all the various things that are sent against them, except, you know, all the famous, successful ones. And I've done enough of that as well. So, probably everyone does. Posy Simmonds, Literary Life. I just absolutely love this. So this is a totally recommended, brilliant hardback graphic novel, as it says on the back. And I love graphic novels. And this Posy Simmonds one is superb. Totally recommended.